Okay, next, as we begin to build the foundation for really good virtual meetings, let's talk about settings, in particular the Zoom settings that help us to have meetings that don't require our participants to do more than they have to. And also for you, it helps you to have a meeting that starts off in a lot better way, that helps you just take off in an easier format. So here are my top 10 settings that I want you to consider as you get ready for any virtual meeting. So I'll read through them quickly and then I'll show you in an actual where you can find these things in Zoom. So one, telephone and computer audio on. I always recommend sending out your invites with this option available to everyone because you don't never know if someone has a computer or not. So that means they can still join if they have a cell phone, even if they can't join by video. Join before host. I recommend turning this off. You don't want your students or parents to be in the meeting before you. So turn that off so make sure you can come when you're ready to turn it on and allow them to enter when you're ready. Require password when scheduling new meetings. I think this is policy across the board for all teachers and administrators. So if that's not, make sure your administrator turns that on so you can, again, avoid that Zoom bombing and people just being a nuisance with security constraints there. So I also like mute participants upon entry. This is your choice, but I like it because when they come in, it just turns off that noise. I've seen my son's teacher when they turn it on, and there's just noise going everywhere. It's just like organized chaos, organized chaos. She does a great job, but it can be nuts. So just have a mute, and it's one less thing that you have to tell people how to do, as opposed to them turning it on. Chat and private chat. Your choice, but I recommend just thinking about this because you can turn off the chat functions. I can imagine for some grades, that's not going to be a really helpful thing. It's almost like the passing of notes. So see if you want, maybe for the older grades, you want that. So it's your choice if you turn that on and off. 6, play sound when participants join or leave. You probably heard that doorbell sound. I recommend turning it to heard by host only. Okay. And I think it's kind of annoying when everyone can hear it, but I like it because then I can know if someone drops out. So that means I can help someone or be able to make sure that everyone's still on the call that should be. Then 7, share your screen. Again, your choice. For me in my profession, I like to have it on for everyone because I like that collaboration. But you might not want anyone else to be able to share the screen, but just you, just for security settings and also just for people playing up. So you might want to consider that one. Number 8, whiteboard and annotation. Again, your choice again, but I have it turned on because I think it's a really good engagement tool, but just something to be aware of because if you have it on, that means that people can turn it on at any point. So you might want to consider that. 9, virtual backgrounds. Just to be aware in your settings, your choice, do you want it off or on? I've found that it sometimes just adds to distraction, so I just turn it off. But hey, you never know. It might be something fun that your kids and students and teachers and parents might enjoy. And 10th, which I think is the best one for you, is waiting room. I recommend having it on because 1, it helps with security. 2, it allows you to say when the classroom door is open, the virtual door is open. So by pressing that button, you can admit people as you want and can be a really great tool to help some of the students who maybe feel a little bit left out because they're not as loud. So you could bring them in first, say hi, and then let the rest of the group come in when you're ready. So I want to show you how to interact with that. So I'm going to bring over onto my screen right now the zoom.us. So you can see up here, you can put into your profile zoom.us, and then you can go into your profile here. You can go on to your settings, and you click on here, and you can see that all different options. You see your meetings, webinars. So here's my settings, and you can just scroll through right here. And all those things I talked about, you can go in and play with in a moment and turn them off or on. Some of the things will be set off already by your administrator, but they're all here. And again, it's at zoom.us and go to your profile, and then you'll find your settings there as well. So back to our presentation here. I want you to play with that. So go to www.zoom.us and log in and play around with those settings. So bring up the top 10 and see where yours line up and maybe have a thought about it. Maybe even contact your administrator or your principal and say, do we have a policy or a procedure around that? And a lot of people do already. So press pause and play with that one. All right, great. So as you come back, let's debrief and apply. So out of the settings, which one do you think you need to apply? So write those down. Maybe there's a to-do to ask an administrator or a fellow teacher what they think about the settings. The reason why we do the settings up front is it helps you every time you set a meeting, they're already there. And then when you get in the call, it's already into play for you. So again, it just makes it easier entry into every call. So have some time spending thinking through that, and we'll see you at the next one.